It's always a challenge finding elk. When you go for a drive in the country, you'll see deer and moose, but very rarely do you see the elk. It seems like they're ghosts for the most part.
The bull elk, the big bull elk. It's a giant bull elk. Holy crap. Don't move, don't move.
Prairie Pursuit is brought to you by Bushnell, BL & Sons Construction, Capital Auto Group, Real Estate Center, North Pro Sports, Canadian Dent, Black Rock Automation, Good To Go Rentals, JB's Sausage Maker Supplies, Customize, car, truck, powersport, marine audio accessories.
All right, we are minutes away from heading north. We're about a 4.5-hour drive from elk camp. We're a little bit behind schedule, but we got Greg and Dad packing up the truck, and I'm going to help them right away. But Jeff's already on the road. We got Andrea and Jacob going to join us later on after school. But we got to get up there as fast as we can so we can get a scout in before sundown.
I bet you would.
We made it out a day early, do a little bit of scouting for elk. We've only got about 10 minutes of legal shooting light left. Good chance to test out these new Bushnell Engage binoculars. And at this last light, I'm looking and I'm still picking out animals coming out of the bush at 400 yards. Unfortunately, no elk. Sometimes they wait till the last minute. There's a frost warning here tonight. And last week at 3 o'clock in the morning, it was 23 degrees. Nice cool evening.
Okay, so for this hunt, we've got a brand new 300 Win Mag long-range rifle from Savage and Bushnell Engage optics on top. We've got Greg and Jeff here who are going to help me tune this rifle right up before we head into the field, and looking forward to see what this this weapon can do. It should be good.
I think now it's hard left. It's like it's moved double the distance and high.
Yeah, it looks like it's
Let me take one more.
high left in the yellow.
Yeah, it is. Well, just on the outer black.
Wow.
Pull that trigger nice and smooth there, GT. Working at it.
I'm incredibly fortunate to have Greg and Jeff as buddies to help me get a rifle tuned up. And
now we're high for some reason.
It's interesting, when I first met them, I come with a mitt full of different ammunition, and they had a laugh at me, you know, wondering, you know, what I was doing. I didn't even know the grain of the bullets, anything like that. And as long as I was hitting the paper in the ballpark of where I wanted it to hit, I was happy.
Inch and a bit left of the one you shot previously. Same height.
It's different now after hanging out with these guys. You know the precision that I think is needed for, especially for some long range shots.
When you put your finger on the trigger, go ahead. You're putting it up way up here. Put it down right about there. Get better leverage on the trigger then.
You're in the deer zone.
Yeah, the fine details these guys really walk through, and they've got years of experience. I've learned a lot from them, and again, I'm looking forward to see what they can do to really dial this this new Savage 300 in.
We're good. Nice shot. Unload. Let's go hunting.
It's been 13 years since Andrea's joined us on the hunt, and so she got to come along for the morning walk as well.
I don't remember the walk being that long.
Today on Prairie Pursuit, we're looking for elk. It's opening day. To have Jacob out here with a rifle over his shoulder and walking beside me, hiking into one of my favorite spots was super cool. His confidence is, from what I see, is going through the roof. He's really taking charge of the mornings and making some calls, and you can see he knows what he wants to do and what he wants to accomplish. And I could see myself sitting back and letting him do his thing a little bit here.
I thought our tree at our house was huge. This is monstrous.
I wonder how old that tree is.
That was a rifle. You see any fresh dropping? Oh no. No. Did you?
Okay, so where are you sitting exactly? Oh, way down there. So if something come out in this corner, it'd probably be my shot there, I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Good luck, everyone.
Yeah, you too.
Beautiful day.
I love just finding a spot in the field and making a little ground blind up, settling in, sometimes even falling asleep, having a nap. It's not every day you get a chance to curl up on a little piece of crop in the middle of a field and have a sleep and waiting for the world to relax and maybe just go to normal around you. Fantastic to be able to spend that time with both Andrea and Jacob on this trip. I hadn't walked that river bottom in a while. I just wanted to see, we're really close to where we were hiking yesterday, and I wanted to see if we could find a crossing for the animals. Is there an elk track? There is an elk track there. Yep. There's an elk in there. We actually had a cow elk calling with us down there, and it just seemed to go the opposite direction. We made our way back out and realized we walked a long time, but didn't really cover a whole lot of ground as far as where we are up top here. It's been 13 years since Andrea's joined us on the hunt. You know, it's like fresh eyes. You know, you see things a little bit different. She'll point out things that are a little bit different that even I'll walk by. It's fantastic having her along. It's very exciting to see any wildlife, especially the moose. They're a massive animal. You don't get to see them every day. It was starting to feel like, I don't know what else is going to come out of this hunt if we stay here. And because we do have other options, we decided to pack up camp and go for a couple-hour drive. Well, the crow's nest is set up in Jacob's field. He is bound and determined that he is going to get an elk in his field.
The bull elk. The big bull elk. It's a giant bull elk. Holy crap. Don't move, don't move.
This is my place. This is where we come to get away. Jacob loves this spot, so we're gonna hang out here for a few days and see if we can find a few elk.
What?
If anything, we'll have a good time just relaxing, getting away from everything and hanging out. Looking forward to the next few days for sure.
This is nice.
Like
Have there been any elk coming in out there?
Yeah.
There has been? Some sign? Is there anything there, like alfalfa left or anything? Or a little bit?
Yeah.
It's dark, 7:30ish.
Yeah.
Last time I sat there, I sat on the ground.
Right.
You don't have to be in a tree, but
How's our wind? Wind is
I know it's changed 3 times since we've been here. I want to kill an elk.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, the crow's nest is set up in Jacob's field. He is bound and determined that he is going to get an elk in his field.
You were supposed to go.
I was supposed to go home today, but my mom said that I could stay for one last hunt and then we'll leave early tomorrow morning.
I've got some elk here and here. Tail end of the elk rut. Anything to help minimize the chances of them smelling us. So we got the enforcer on. Again, anything to help out eliminate some scent. What worked really well with that last cow, Jacob?
Oh, that's Primo Sushi Mama. Identical to what they call.
Jacob blew me away right off the bat, saying he wanted to use his great-grandpa's rifle to shoot his first elk. That was a rifle Greg got handed down to him from my dad, and he's used over the years.
Get ready, buddy.
Something in there. Giant bull elk. He's monstrous.
Okay, we're both shooting.
Do you see him?
Do you?
Don't move. He's looking right at us. Oh, it's a big bull. It's a big bull.
He's gonna come out.
At least it looks like it. Oh, he ran away.
Son of a gun, eh?
We were waiting, and just in a split second he turned and Jacob just deflated. He's like, he's gone. And that was it.
Oh, he ran away.
I couldn't see him, buddy. I couldn't see him. Man, adrenaline rush. What's wrong with me?
What's wrong with me?
What's wrong with me?
That's that big bull. Guaranteed.
I looked over my right shoulder and there's a different bull standing right there.
Jacob, there's an elk right there.
Jacob thought I was joking. I said, Jacob, there's another bull right here.
Just wait.
Just wait. She's looking right at it.
It's a bull, Dad.
Oh, yeah, little bull.
I said, get ready.
Just wait, Jacob.
This bull got to the edge of the field, was staring straight at us, and I thought, well, I want that animal to go broadside. He started to commit to the field, stepped out, and I was telling Jacob to wait till he got broadside.
Yeah, now. Now, take him. Don't shoot him. Shoot him.
I smoked him.
Shoot him.
I didn't see what he saw through the crosshair, so I really didn't know what happened. He was super excited.
Oh my gosh.
He knew that he had hit the animal, but I didn't know. I wasn't, the way that it happened so fast, I really couldn't say what was going to be the outcome.
It looked good too. It felt good.
Yeah, let's just wait. We don't want to jump around.
So we waited, and we were shaking like.
This is me trying to text her.
It was beyond even being able to even talk. I was so excited for him.
Well, I didn't take the shot, and I'm not used to that.
He was so excited about the opportunity.
Oh, we got some light. I wonder if we should go.
We gave it a few minutes, but we wanted to get down there, look for blood, and trying to get the animal as fast as we can before it got dark. At one point did find a little bit of blood, but then backed off thinking, well, if it is still alive, let's let things settle down, and so that we're not pushing it and kicking it further than it needs to go.
Nothing we can do.
It might be best to wait till morning regardless.
We never found the elk that night. Jacob had to get back home so he could get to school the next day. He wanted to stay so bad. And but we said we'd look after it. We'd try and find the elk for him.
He was quartering away from us, but as soon as I stood up, he heard me, and he turned away. It felt good, and it sounded like a hit.
Now we've got the crew together to go in and take a look for Jacob's elk. But we got to make a really solid effort to try and find this animal.
It was a concentrated effort in the morning. I mean, we were down on our hands and knees crawling through the bush.
Yeah, she did go through that very cute, so I'm thinking.
It was a tough go. We went through, what, I guess 3 different quarters of lands, and it was all of us.
Yep. Blood here.
Trying so hard to catch up to something that had been wounded.
Well, I think it's just bleeding from a large muscle group, dripping. We haven't seen any spray. We haven't seen any pink frothy blood.
It was tiring. We knew we did everything we possibly could to get that animal.
I lost my camel sweater.
Yeah?
Hiking there, yeah.
I lost my gloves, so.
And we lost the elk.
Reality TV.
Jacob's such a good kid. And I'm saying, Jacob, I'm sorry. And he's like, well, don't be sorry, Dad. He said, I felt comfortable with it. I took the shot. And I really did feel responsible. I really felt like that was my job. I felt like I didn't do my part, and that it wasn't fair to him. You want to always be able to retrieve your animal. We all know that as elk hunters that they are a tough animal. We spent most of the day looking for the elk, and it eventually got to the point where we just had to call it, and we never did retrieve it. I think one of the hardest things in hunting is to really harness the emotions that you're going through when those moments come about, because the moments are so fast. It happens in seconds. When you're sitting there for hours, it's really hard to explain unless you're sitting there experiencing it.
Oh, look what was here last night.
The challenge is to control that. The challenge is to keep all of that in check so that you can make sure that you're set up to make a good, clean kill shot on the animal. And unless you're presented with that perfect scenario, you need to back off. You need to wait. I was down for a couple days after losing that elk with Jacob, and he was gone, and I had to just kind of move on, almost put it back into perspective and go, okay, well, that just happens. And unfortunately, sometimes that's part of hunting.
The week of elk hunting, Boy, that's going to go down in my chronicles.
See anything?
Unbelievable. Not as many elk as we'd like, but well, we harvested one elk.
Congrats.
You know the old classic story. For 5 minutes, I had the doe doing the stompy feet.
And the way we hunt, that'll be split amongst us. So we've all got a taste of elk.
Oh, she's huge.
It was just under 300 yards.
Wow.
Wow.
Awesome.
And an old guy like me just hanging around and everybody looking after me, and it was marvelous. It reminded me of what I did for my dad when he was aging, that he couldn't do as many things, and we'd find things for him to do and look after him, and that's what everybody did for me. It was just cool.
Prairie Pursuit is brought to you by Bushnell, BL & Sons Construction, Capital Auto Group, Real Estate Center, North Pro Sports, Canadian Dent, Black Rock Automation, Good to Go Rentals, JB's Sausage Maker Supplies, Customize car, truck, powersport, marine audio accessories.